Hey everyone, Sam and Chris from Wyvern Kodiak here. Before we get started, like and subscribe, check out some of the other videos and content that we have on our channels. Thanks a lot. Hey everyone, Sam at Wyvern Kodiak, and I've got a box from our friends at Kansept. This is going to be the Nuhual. I think that's how you say it. Nuhual. Alright, well I won't butcher that too long. So let's open this up and check it out here. This is Scooby Snack and Omega Springs. So we're going to have a crossbar lock in here. Let's see here. Oh, okay. All right. I'm in. All right. Well, let's move this packaging aside here, folks. Important stuff coming through. Let's check this out. All right. It's small, but it's beefy, I can tell you that. So let's take a look around on this here. You got a black wash titanium bolster. Obviously, we had mentioned already the crossbar lock. This is Arctic Storm fat carbon. Got a lanyard loop with a little bit of like a backspacer there. Milled titanium pocket clip with good spring and plenty of ramp there. I think this is going to be a good one. A half moon opening hole on the blade. A little bit of jimping right there in the poon scoop. What does that say? Buho Designs. That's owl in Spanish. So Kansept design on this side, and what does that say? That's just a number, and then the model right there. Let's open this up. It's in Magna Cut right there on the blade right there. Very nice. So we have a black washed harpoon sheep's foot here. Very interesting for sure. It is, you're not stabbing anybody with this thing, but it is really utilitarian for sure. Great shape for that. So really nice looking, sharp looking knife. I give him all the credit on this one. This is designed by Javier Garcia, who is Buho Design. So if you're not familiar with him, I follow him on Instagram. I know that for sure. So go ahead and check him out, Buho Designs. He's got a pretty nice knife going on here, that's for sure. So very nice. So let's do some specs real quick on here. The overall on this thing is at 7.02 inches, so just over 7 inches. The blade comes in at 2.95 inches, and it weighs a burly 4¼ ounces, which for a 7-inch knife like this is actually kind of heavy. So size comparisons, we're going to look at a Demko 8020.5. So the same cast of characters I usually pull out, and the Demko Shark Cub. And you can see that it is, it's about Shark Cub size. So it's a good EDC size knife for sure. And let's look at a Benchmade bug out next to it. And this is a Kaiser drop bear, and it's a little bit bigger than the drop bear by a smidgen, not much. So again, it's on the smaller side of a good EDC size knife. So it's for big-handed people, this might not be ideal, but I do see a finger choil there, and we're about to do ergos, so let's figure it out, right? So 4-finger grip. I have double XL hands, 4 fingers. I am just coming off the end over here, but there is a little bit of an angle on the back here, so my hand does fit pretty good right there, and I'm all right with this. This isn't the ideal spot for me, but it's all right. Choking up into that finger choil, you put your thumb into the poon scoop right here, lock yourself in, and this is home sweet home for me, baby. I've got more than enough room here now, and this is really where I would live with this knife. So, you know, if you have large hands, not huge hands, if you have large hands, this knife should be okay. If you have huge hands, you're probably going to want this grip. But to be honest, even if you had smaller hands, this might be your grip, because this is just crazy comfortable right here. You know, there are no pinch points, no hot spots. This knife is very, very comfortable, extremely comfortable actually. So excellent ergos on this, I will say that. For a smaller knife, this is actually outstanding ergos. So cool. Let us talk about action. Action is on bearings on this thing, as you expect, and as you can see, when you engage the crossbar lock, you have a free swinging blade with, and I'm barely moving my hand, so very, very nice. Reverse flick on this, boom, no problem. The thumb flick on this, let me get my fat finger in here. There you go. Good there too. Very good with the crossbar lock if you just want to engage and disengage on this. No problem. So action on this thing's outstanding. And it's par for the course with Kansept, I think, right? Kansept does an outstanding job with their fit and finish. Their action's usually really on point. And this is, you know, right there with it. So excellent action on this thing, and I would say my preferred method is the reverse flick on this, and to disengage on here, I mean, the blade just literally just falls. I mean, it's fantastic. Really, 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 really nice. So, all right, cool. So let's check out this pocket clip, and we're going to take our test pants. For those of you new to the channel, I'm going to take the knife, I'm going to put it in the pocket, I'm going to see how easy this clip is to get into the pocket, how good it retains in the pocket, how easy it slides out of the pocket, and any damage or fraying it does to the edges or seams of the pocket. So let's get to work. We're going in, a little bit of pressure, slides right over the top, boom, you're in. Now this is sticking up not even a half an inch, probably just short of a half an inch, so it's not deep carry, but it sits nice in the pocket there without a problem. Retention on this thing is excellent. As you can see, it is moving the pants, but it is not moving the knife anywhere in the pocket, so that is going to stay just fine. And then coming out of the pocket, just like going in, pretty smooth, a little bit of pressure, but if you expect that with some retention, it's exactly what you want. Great pocket clip on that knife. So let's see here. Is there anything that I don't like on this knife? Well, from a perspective of operational mechanics and ergonomics, absolutely not. There is really nothing wrong with this knife. It works the way it's designed to work, and it is, you've got textures where it's supposed to be. If you ask me, the knife is a bit small for big hands like mine, and probably wouldn't be the first thing that I'd reach for, but at the same time, for a second knife in the pocket, for something that you're using for your utility stuff, this is an outstanding knife. Truly is an outstanding knife. I'm super excited that I got to experience this thing. I'm usually not a crossbar lock knife guy. It's just not my preferred locking mechanism on these, but I can absolutely see that they are solid and they work as intended. They come with an extra set of Omega springs, so if you do break one, which for the record, I have never broken one, but I have heard stories, so if you do break one, they do offer some extra sets there, so that's nice. And all in all, fit and finish on this thing, really, really good. I mean, this is just an outstanding overall solid EDC knife that will work for you when you want it to work for you. So would love to know what your thoughts are. What do you think on the blade shape on this thing? Pretty funky, right? And what do you think on the color on this one? I know there are 4 colors available. This is one of them. So if you don't like the Arctic blue, there's other options for you, including one with a Damascus blade. So check those out on the Kansept website. And then if you're in the market for a Kansept, I'm going to drop my affiliate link in the comments. Do me a favor. It helps the channel greatly, and it doesn't cost you anything to use my link. So if you wouldn't mind, please use the link and go get yourself a new Kansept. And you know, they're a fantastic company, outstanding company. I've got a knife design coming out with them hopefully this year. Well, they're a little backed up, but I do have one that we've agreed on. So we do have a Kansept knife coming out, and I hope to do more with them. I really like what they're doing. So let me know what you think. And then if you haven't, do me a favor, like and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at Wyvern Kodiak, and then join us Wednesday nights live in the Dragon's Lair. That's a YouTube live show. We talk about knives, we talk about EDC. I usually have a really cool guest on there that we can, you know, hang out and have fun. So I hope you all join us. And anyway, love to know what you think. Appreciate everybody's time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you all have a great day.